These are 5 books that will help you understand and value money and finance in a whole new light. Whether you are a young teenager or a full-grown adult, these books will help you make important financial decisions and develop life values. It should be noted that these are not in any particular order. Now, without further ado, Number 1. I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. This is a New York Times bestseller and a Wall Street Journal bestseller. There is no doubt that you will learn a thing or two from reading this 352-page book. If you have problems and issues with money, such as paying off debts or student loans, for example, then this will help you pave your own path out of it. This book values the idea that you can spend your money without feeling a sense of guilt, as long as you have set aside and have investments. It teaches you to learn to save money every month, project yourself as an asset, ask for raises, understand purchases, and much more in a 6-week program that he himself created. Unlike other books on this list, this book teaches you not just to cut back on expenses and credit, though it is still very important, but to also aim big. Number 2. Your Money or Your Life by Vicki Robin and Joe Dominguez. Your Money or Your Life is a 368-page book with a basic premise. If a robber comes up to you and demands your money or your life, what do? It is not as simple as that, of course. Rather, it makes you really think about what your life is all about. Is money just something that we need to live, or is it something more? What is the relationship with money and life? What does it mean to spend money? These simple questions, though paraphrased, are what the book imposes you to think about. Simply put, it changes the way you perceive the relationship between money and yourself, and alters the way you think about life. Are you in it for financial independence? Life-changing amounts? For more time? In this book, the author lays out a 9-step plan that will help you take over your challenges and overcome certain obstacles that stop you from being free, starting from managing your personal debt to investments and savings. It is a definite must-read. Number 3. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert T. Kiyosaki. This is a popular book that has been a bestseller for decades. As one of the most recognized personal finance books, he describes how passive income is the sacred key to generating wealth and finance. It acts as a memoir for the author, Robert Kiyosaki, with many personal insights and lessons learned as he recounts his days spent with his biological father and his friend's father, who he coined Rich Father. Through reflecting on his past, he highlights his most invaluable thoughts and ideas, such as investment management, business disparities, investing in yourself, learning to learn, and much more. One strong and fundamental point for his book is the idea of cash flow, passive income, and asset management, which will most definitely help anyone who wants to live without working 9-to-5 jobs every day for the rest of their lives. If you're interested in managing your money better in the long run, this is a great book for you to read. Number 4. Why Didn't They Teach Me This in School by Carrie Siegel. This book is by far the most recommended book relating to money and how it works. Carrie Siegel is a retired business executive with professional insights on finance and financial management. Think of this book as a means to handling your own personal finances with 7 total sections starting with life lessons and ending with quick tips. The entire book is laid out through lesson chapters. It is quick and straight to the point, but one key thing to note is that it is largely specific to America and can be a bit redundant at times. But this is, again, a lesson to be learned. A few tips also include the idea of marrying someone who shares the same financial views as you and to make sure to expand your friendships. Even though jobs can be crappy, it is still an opportunity for you to learn as a person and as an individual. And a reoccurring theme that is prevalent in every book is to track your spending and evaluate them accordingly. Number 5. The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. This New York Times bestseller is one of the best personal finance books for you, especially if you need some kind of debt management. Debt is your worst enemy, and if you do not learn how to manage your own debt, it may be your financial downfall for life. In Dave Ramsey's book, he lays out lessons for you to acknowledge and take steps towards your personal debt management, because debt should not be something that you should be afraid of. In this book, he talks about methods to avoid renting to own your own things, such as vehicles, paying and using credit cards efficiently, planning and managing your currency for unpredictable emergencies, planning for retirement early, and much more. In fact, his first lesson is to save $1,000 and set it aside as emergency funds. If you're unfamiliar with the snowball method, Dave Ramsey breaks it down for you in easy-to-understand ways. What the snowball method in debt management is paying off all your small loans first, as quickly as possible. Ideally, you would pay off everything by starting small until you can pay off all your loans. If you want to learn more about the summary of the book, the Swedish investor made a great video on it. I'll post the link in the description section below. Thank you for watching. Are there any books that you recommend? Let us know what you think about the list in the comment section below.